Good day, everybody. I hope you're having a great Tuesday so far. It is wonderful to see you all in chat. Caroline, hello. Jeff, hello. Jeff, if you actually stick around for a few minutes, I will do a showcase of your work. So Jeff, just don't go anywhere. Let me get done with my introductions and then we'll take a look at your work because I don't think we've done that yet. Linda, hello, great to see you. Matthias, hello, welcome in. Stuart, working and lurking. How you doing, Stuart? It is great to see you. Let's go ahead and get the introductions. I have a new site to share. Well, throw the link in, Jeff. I would love to see it. We don't have a lot of work going on. Bruce, good morning. Don't have a lot of work going on in the Discord right now, so I am more than happy to share a new site if you've got one. All right, let's take care of introductions. Get this out of the way. All right, hold on, everybody. Let me actually, one quick second. All right, let me make this clickable in chat. There we go. All right. Let's get this party going. Hello, everybody. My name is Shawn Kosel. I'm a photographer. I'm based in Germany. If you're watching this on Behance, go ahead. You can click on my icon that's up that way and give me a follow, and hopefully you'll be notified when I go live. If not, join my Discord, and I try to ping everybody when I go live because I'm annoying like that. If you're watching this on Behance or Behance on YouTube or Twitch, you're gonna see a Linktree link right there. That's gonna be in the description, and it's gonna look like this. You can jump on over to my live streams on Behance there and join this wonderful community. Or just stay where you're at. That's cool too. You can join my Discord from here. We'll be going over that just really quickly. Lee, good afternoon from rainy Norway. We need rain. It's like 34 degrees Celsius here. That's like 90 something. We need rain. Oh, we need rain here. The grapes need rain. We need a wine dance. Getting back over to Behance, you can check out my past live streams, which there's a few, there's a couple, just a couple. If you like what I do, feel free to subscribe, or you can buy me a cup of joe. Also, I have community artwork here from the Creative Challenge, so if you want to check out, what's what? Good morning. I don't know if it's David or Eric, but good to see you. Welcome in. You can check out the community artwork here also from past community challenges, which at some point we'll do another one. Caroline says we have dark rain clouds here. I will blow them over to you. We need them. It's not supposed to. I see no rain in the forecast for us here for a long time. Not good, not good. Okay, talking about the Discord. Eric, hello, good to see you. The Discord that I've got, you can, if you're watching this on Behance, you can scroll down below and it says join Shawn's Discord. This is where the community shares their artwork. Like Evie shared a bunch of stuff from last stream. We also had some stuff from Oyvind, Sandrine, hello. And also Oliver. So this is where you share your artwork, and I show it off on my stream, which I'm completely happy doing. So that is great. We've got a bunch of different feeds, announcements. If anything is coming up by Adobe, I'll put announcements there. We've got project feedbacks, community artwork, things like that. The Firefly community has gotten a little slow, but this is a great... Firefly does some amazing paper cut. It does. So I'm always impressed. There's some amazing prompters on the Firefly Discord. Yeah, great deal of fun. Okay, I think that's enough about me. Yeah, that's definitely enough about me. 6 minutes of Shawn. We're done. All right, so we've got Jeff is in chat. And Jeff, let me know if you've left yet. We've got Jeff in chat. Jeff has become a part of the community over the last, I'd say over the last year. Okay, I'm here. And so in chat, and let me bring this over. Nobody cuss. If you jump in and you click on the person's icon, it'll open up their Behance in a new page. Kirsty, hello. Good to see you, Kirsty. Hopefully you're doing well. It'll open up their Behance in a separate page. It won't take you away from the stream, so you can follow along. Also, I will put this in chat one more time because we've got new people jumping in. This is a new site that Jeff wanted to share. So let's take a look at this. It's Jeffy. I know. Whoops. Kirsty says, good to see you, Shawn, and I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Great to hear, Kirsty. Jeff says, I've always presented my work like my page on Behance, but I'm doing case studies for my portfolio work. Nice. Nice. We like that. Michelle, hello. Okay. Jeff Yas, cargo.site. Yeah, a new platform called Cargo. I don't know it, Jeff. This is totally new to me, so I'm just kind of scrolling about seeing what we've got here before we jump in. Okay, links at the bottom. It's new to me. It's new to everybody. The goal is to show my work. Well, let's take a look at it. Is there a project, Jeff, that you want me to bring up first? Or do you want me to just go ahead and pick whatever jumps out at me? And while he's typing, they're all the same. Well, no. Okay, let's jump into the wine. Some good wine. Yeah, Caroline, I've never heard of Cargo either. Is it free, Jeff? The goal was to make it easy to see the whole thing. No. Okay. We'll talk about that in a second. Oh, it's a do-it-yourself Squarespace for creatives. Okay. I am digging this. Okay. Okay. Now, I hope I can give you some feedback, Jeff, because this is just the perception that I'm getting for the very first time seeing this. I have no idea what I was getting into. No idea. So let's go back. I love how clean this is. First off, I love it. The only thing is, I don't know exactly what I'm looking at. Needs an intro, a heading. Absolutely, Jeff. Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I love the idea. Even if it just says like case studies, then I got an idea of what I'm coming into. On a Behance page, like, okay, this is a totally different feel because of your title. You've kind of got an idea, okay, we're going to be dealing with posters, all right, posters, Biocon events, and totally quick. But you know what you're getting into. Here, Not a clue. I don't know if this is a project in which you are designing for the company and this is their name. But once I did get into the case study, I love the case study. I find them so amazing. And Lee says you have a big portfolio. Yes. I love the way that you've got this broken down. We've got our fonts. We've got our header 1, header 2. Really, really nice. Okay, I'm gonna give, now this is difficult. This would be difficult for me, but this is a fun thing to do. And I say this all the time, that go ahead and name your colors. Instead of dealing with Pantone 1795C, you know, since it's Boston, call it something like Flag Red. You know, just come up with names, fun names, names that are actually part of the project, somehow connected to the project. This is a Boston podcast, so go with something from Boston. You know, do Yankee Black Eyes. Any baseball fans out there know what I'm talking about. You know, something of that nature. That's, and I know I'm giving you a lot of work, so maybe this is just advice for anybody that's putting case studies together. Have fun with it. When you go to a client and they're like, you know, I don't like the red. Or, oh my God, Sean, I'm such an idiot. Flag red. Socks red. Oh, Sean, come on. I'm losing it. Socks red. You know, I like the socks red, but what if it was a little less saturated or, you know, something of that nature? Now I'm full of it, but giving it a name, that can actually be more fun for the client and also you, because a client's going to look at this and maybe not have a freaking clue what all this is. Yeah, well, okay, I was still going SOX, but I like it. Good mock-ups. Oh my gosh. Perfect podcasts. I know that's how people say the Red Sox. The Red Sox. No, yes, Sandrine, it is the Boston Red Sox. You are thinking of the Chicago White Sox. Interesting. Okay. So it continues on into your other case studies. 67-page document paid off. Go Cubs. Lee. We are not. It's called Thumbnail Index. Okay, that's new. It seems big, but yeah. Let's jump into Weddings in Eden. Yeah, we are not going to go down that sports hole. I'm very much too opinionated on sports. I agree, Caroline and Sandrine. Caroline says, that's impressive. Sandrine says, Feckling, that's Stuart Feckling. Good work, excellent presented. It is. These are great projects. Ooh, I will show my process on a live stream soon. It was so educational. That is great to hear. Is it your personal live stream, or are you going to be on Adobe Live coming up? Personal, okay. Midichek, hello, welcome in. I feel like, okay, this is a tough project here. But let me see. I used everything Firefly, don't say Firefly. Creative Cloud, Midjourney, Grammarly, everyone. Well, okay. This one gives me a completely different feel. Let's go back. All right. Hey, where's the Boston? There it is. All right. So back to the podcast. I'm not a wedding guy, Jeff says. No, I get it. I get it. Because that's going to be something that's really tough. Because this is a location. And I'm trying to get a feel. Ahmed, hello. The green is ace. I agree. It has an eco-friendly vibe. The fonts are great. I mean, the project is amazing. I'm going over it like I'm getting a different feel, and maybe it's intentional. Like this one, okay. I know it's a podcast. It slaps you right in the face for what it is. This one, I'm a little lost. Okay. Because we are dealing with a location, this is what's missing. Is a location. I think it is a venue, Stuart, because it says nestled in the heart of a serene countryside, the rural wedding retreat. It's a camp that offers their spaces for events. It's everything about it is great, but going from here, this title page where we've got this landscape, right? And we've got the shot. Okay, we're there. We're with you. And then all of a sudden, when we scroll down, yep, I get it. We're wedding. Okay. Colors, yep, we're good. We're good. Now, none of this speaks wedding to me. None of this speaks events to me. This, I'm camping someplace and I'm having a morning cup of joe. Maybe a wedding invitation. Maybe a landscapes. I'm having, the towel is throwing me off. Not just weddings, because I think you said it correctly. I want to get this right. It's a camp that offers their space for events. So not just weddings, but events. And what you're trying to sell is this. This is what you're trying to sell. And I would like to see a little bit more of the space or an event. And it doesn't have to be, with people or anything like that. But this is a tough project. Bruce, hello over on YouTube. Had some connection issues, had to jump over here. Okay, well, thank you, Jeff or Bruce. I'm reading two chats. Sorry, Bruce. Tea Towel, welcome to the reality of marriage, Linda. Okay, let's continue on. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. Keep going. Let's take a look at another one. Let's do another contrasting. I did not know that, Jeff. Jeff is saying great reaction. I didn't want to make it too typically blue for Jewish weddings, etc. I love the color. I love the color you've got going. Let's jump into the commerce. Let's go totally different here. And I gotta agree. Who made that comment about the black and white? Somebody made the comment about liking the black and white title, and then all of a sudden you're kind of jumping in and boom, you've got the color. So I like that. It's different. It's bold, actually. So I gotta say, good job. God, I like this. I love the way that you've got this out. Bruce did. I thought it was you, Bruce, but then I was like, okay, are you on YouTube? Where are you? Is there a catering business attached then? Aprons, branded culture, etc. would match. Yep. Thanks. It was hard to use black and white as all the thumbnails, so counterintuitive, but I'm trying to make my vibe easy to jump into. Yeah. I get that. All right. Let's go back to the homepage. It's interesting because it actually makes you read. Okay? This is what I'm getting when I look at this, because I'm not slapped in the face with color and splashes of color, and I'm thinking like, this is what I'm drawn to. I want to look at this. I want to see this. You're making me actually look at the thumbnails and read. So you're giving me the title and you're making me read and think, okay, I want to look at this one. So, all right, where were we? Back at the commerce. Do you add grain? No. Okay. Can we look at the music one? Yes. Of course, Caroline. And anybody just jumping in, let me do this again really quick. There is the link in chat if you want to follow along. Jeff says, it's a hard pivot to stop talking about yourself and talk about value added. Well, I was doing a stream with Jack Watson yesterday, and it's amazing when I'm doing any type of work with other creatives, designers. I always learn. And I know this in the back of my head, but Jack Tech kept talking about having solutions, creating solutions as a designer, UI, UX, graphic designer, anything. Stuart talks about this also, creating solutions, figuring out what the problem is and making a solution. And that is a part for me that I keep forgetting about. Jennifer, hello. All 9 of these clients will get a PDF of this with their section. They will love it. I feel like something is missing here, and I don't know what it is. Okay. Jeez. I was having to rack my brain there. All right, Jeff. Question for you. With these case studies, did you recreate the logo? Or was the logo given to you? That's my first question. Sandrine says, I always had more success pitching projects when I knew I could offer a solution to problems, never when I told them I was the best for the job, because they don't care, honestly. I made all of them. Okay, all right. This is what's missing, and this is the problem I was having, and this is starting to come up. You've got the absolute perfect presentation of your font breakdown. I love it. I love it. The one thing missing, then the colors, love it. We talked about naming. We don't need to rehash that. Is I want to see a series of logos. I want to see just the logos. Give me just the CP. Give it to me in orange. Give me the lettering. Give me all the breakdown. Black, white, orange, any possible colors that you've got going on. That's what I'm missing here, is just a breakdown of possible uses for the logo that you created. That's the only thing I believe that I feel is missing from this. Sketches, this is a different case study, I think. Got it, logo color breakdown, done. Yeah. I think the way that this was put together, and Jeff will correct me if I'm wrong, the way that this was put together was a case study of the businesses. Now, personally, I don't know if this was a job, if this was something that he's putting together as a portfolio for himself to, put it out there. Now, when it comes to trying to get work from, let's say, an agency, a design agency, absolutely, sketches are so important when you're doing case studies. And that way they can see your process, they can see how you think. Now, when it comes to the actual companies in which you're pitching to, there's a ton of chat I gotta read. I see it all, everybody. I will get to it. When you're going and pitching to a company, the cleaner, like this is so clean. As Jeff says, he's gonna make a PDF and send it to the company. That's awesome. But that's my opinion again. Okay. Eric. Eric jumped in without the what's what? Eric, no one needs to see how I think. Hashtag nightmare fuel. All right, let me scroll back up. I missed a ton of chat. And let's get to this page. We've now, I think it was Caroline asked about music. Do you want the Brooklyn Conservatory? Is that the one you want? Let me know in chat. Okay, Michelle says to Sandrine, agreed. Design is all about offering solution. Okay, someone to fix their problem with certain, yep. Got it, logo color breakdown done. Stuart says, so did you redo them? What was the issue with them? Why you felt to redesign? Ooh, the discovery, ideation. Okay, Jennifer says also maybe categorize your color scheme in primary, secondary. I know that sounds weird, but some companies are doing that. Yeah, that's a good tip. Jeff says, I did not redo the logos, just trying to present 9 logo projects. Okay, not just as logos, but as brand kits to show my capabilities. Gotcha. I'm with you. I'm with you. It's a great job, Jeff. I thank you for bringing this up, by the way. Jeff says, yes, I need sketches. I was thinking that. Lee, we are working on our logo now. I'm trying to place it in all the scenarios so it's easier to sell. Yep. If you want to get a job, show your thinking. Okay. We've got different thoughts, which are good. Sandrine says to Eric, nobody needs to know the real you. Not the clients, at least. Okay. Yeah, Jeff, and some paragraph about my approach to each project. Okay. And let's check out the last one. And Caroline did say the Brooklyn Conservatory of Music. Yeah, it's a Jeff. Yeah, that helps. Jeff says to Bruce, "I'm so taking a personal risk with all the black and white." I agree. Be different. You know what? Yeah. Be different. Do something different. Break out of the box. Hello, everybody jumping in from Twitch. Is this a rerun or are you multi-streaming? I am streaming on YouTube, Behance, and also Twitch. What you're on? He's talking to Jeff. All right. Yeah, so I've got multiple chats going. I can see Twitch and YouTube over there, and I've got Behance chat over here. And we are taking a look right now at Jeff Voss's portfolio. And so that's what we're up to right now. We'll get into something soon. All right. I'm just catching up on chat. Chat is really flying today. Okay. Yaz. Oh. Okay. Yaz. Jeff Yaz. I get. Okay. Sorry, Jeff. What is going on here? You got some smudges on your back, Jeff. Raise. So Ray says, when I started streaming, I did YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitch was the only chat I would get. I am using texture smudge. I'm using Restream, and so that actually puts together everything except for Behance. But I've been streaming on Behance for over 2 years now, and so that is my main following. Okay. Wow, this is... Okay, I did not expect this color. Wow. I gotta get away from my screen with that one. Okay, I gotta see how this is used. Oof. Yeah, those are some rich colors. That was their color for like 100 years? Jeez. Sandrine says that's some rich colors. Love it. Pure Manchester United. Keep the sports talk to a minimum, Lee. I needed a color for each of their 4 schools plus the red. Okay. Thank you for the explanation. I am digging this. Ryan says there's actually a photography scene here, but nearly zero discovery. I've noticed. What is their logo? What? So they don't have a logo. It's just a text. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need a more explanation with this one for sure. You know what? Even if you put the school's names on the color when you're renaming the colors, maybe that. Gareth, hello. Good to see you. And I gotta say it with these mock-ups and everything. It's music and I see no music. I mean, I hate to give you more work this way, but I'm not getting a music vibe. You know, the studio rental, I can speak, is the closest thing with the piano. But I also understand the fact that you're selling this to the corporation. I get that. Like this, the annual report, totally get it. Totally get it. I love the t-shirt or the sweatshirt. If you're gonna do something like this, which I really love, it has a school feel with the pencil. It's a great message. It's got everything. Give me the logo. Give me the logo someplace. I just want to see that. Give me something. Give me the BC, is it BKCM? I apologize. Oh my gosh, Ray. We're gonna take a quick tangent here, everybody. Wait for it. Ray over on Twitch is saying this is the first time I've heard of live streaming on Behance. So Adobe bought Behance quite a while ago, and for many years, especially during the lockdown, Adobe Live has been doing streams for, well, they started at Twitch, then they jumped over to Behance. Devlin, hello. So there are tons and tons of streams, and I am a featured streamer, as well as many people in chat are streamers also. So we all stream, and it's an artistic community that has stepped up. So yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna leave that one as is, Jeff. But I gotta say, that's cool. Wanda, hello, welcome in. All right, Jeff, I want to say thank you for sharing this. This is actually really cool to be able to take a look at it. Now, I said I had a question for you in the beginning. You are paying for this site. Let me jump over to my Behance. Oh, Ray says, oh nice, I've been streaming photography for about 2.5 years. Looks like it has more growth there. Frank, hello. I have done 250 streams. I've got almost up to 190,000 views. Yeah. It's an artistic community, so you're gonna get a lot of that. All right, Adobe Portfolio. Now, here's my question for you. You're paying money, Jeff, for the website, and it looks amazing. And would you be more interested, or did you try? You're so disciplined. Hey, I try to give everybody respect. Have you tried the Adobe Portfolio, which is included in your Creative Cloud? Eric says, I forgot about the portfolio. Good call. Now, I am not saying to rebuild. I'm just saying, have you looked into it? Because the one thing, if you can save money, save money. You know, I spend a lot of money on my website. I also have an Adobe portfolio. Now you can link your own website to it, but I have my own website, so I'm using it. Okay. I was hesitant because I didn't want to start posting projects. Okay, so here's the thing. Like here, I only have maybe one project. This is the only project I've got. Everything else I built myself. And then once you make a project, if you post to Behance, then you just have to make sure that you make it so it's not attached to your portfolio, or it would automatically be attached. While working on it, wouldn't I have to make Behance projects first? Absolutely not. No. No. The portrait, the travel, we've got landscape, animals, those are just portfolios that I've created within the project, within the website. So I didn't need to make a Behance project for this. This is just a portfolio. Now, does it have the same capabilities as what you did? I don't think so. Then again, maybe it does. Maybe it does have the capability and it's something I haven't done. Whereas you've got full-blown pages. I mean, this is almost, yeah, this is ready to be printed out as a PDF, just like what you said. I want case studies. Okay. I'm just given the option out there. And I am not saying one is right or one is wrong, because everybody is doing something different. And as a prime example, wow, okay, I lost it. There it goes. Homepage. Black and white thumbnails. Boom. All right, Jeff. This is for you. We're giving you a big boom right now. Thank you for sharing. Wait for it. There it is. Wait for it. Can you walk us through yours? Oh God, do you want me to? You think that Express Pages things would work? You know what? I was actually thinking the exact same thing, but I have a, okay. Hold on. Let me find this really quick. And I want to make sure that I do this properly. Express Pages. Do we want to see Terry White? Let's see Terry White. Yeah, we don't want to see me. Let's see Terry White. Okay. So this is Terry White's home studio gear made in Express. You can see up here, this is the old Express. This is not the new beta Express. So this is the pages. Now, I think... No, Bruce, don't be... Bruce, never say you're sorry for a tangent. These are the questions that I want to answer. So, you know, this is why we're here. The problem with pages is I just don't feel you have the same control. Like, yes, this is totally amazing and great if you want to put something together and get it into the community to get your point across. It's great. Is it the same thing as this? No, you can't do the thumbnails. Maybe not yet. I don't know if the team is working on that. They haven't with Firefly. When it comes to Adobe Express, they're talking about Firefly and everything else, video, more so than they're talking about, let's say, pages. So do you think the old pages, the oldest one dates from Spark, will be transferred seamlessly to the new Express since file formats seem to be different? Yes, Sandrine, actually, I can say, hold on, let me think this through if I can say it. Hanatori, hello, welcome in. Yes, that's all I'm going to say, Sandrine. Yes, the formats are going to be coming through. And it is an issue that we talked about last week in the meetings. So all I'm going to say is yes. If I have to redo them, I might as well start now. Relax, Sandrine. I don't have a timeline. Just relax. It's coming. So back to the point I'm making. For Terry, for what he's putting forth, this is excellent. And Adobe Express has some amazing capabilities to do this type of work. Chill out, babe. Well, no, I don't want you to start like going crazy. Just so you know, don't overdo it. That's the only problem that I have there with, where is it? Here we go. Now, with this, you've got, this is Adobe Portfolio. You can see it up here. I've got my portfolio. You've got a ton of different layouts that you can go through, choose what layout that you want. I believe you can have up to 5 accounts. So if you want one just for case studies, boom, there you go. You can break it down however it is you want it. If you have a full Creative Cloud subscription, there you go. You can have 5 web pages. So hi, everybody thinking of Adobe Portfolio. Lisa, welcome in. Hello. So, this is a very simple, this was pre-pandemic, I think. So just jumping in, it's very straightforward. I've got each page, I have a thumbnail, I go in, you've got your portraits, and then down here, just as Jeff had on his, we've got the other thumbnails. Not all of them, but other ones that you may be interested in. You can, of course, click on it, zoom in, take a look at them. I don't know, and it could be something whereas if you chose the same layout, maybe you could do the same thing that you had before, Jeff. So can you convert your page on Behance directly to the portfolio? Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? This has been so long. So let's get out of this. I'm going to go to my Behance. Let's jump into my Behance. And so you've got right here on your page, it's going to say edit your Adobe portfolio. So let's jump into that. Now, here you go. You can create up to 5 sites, 5 individual sites. And this is, again, all included with your CC. Can you make an Adobe portfolio website with your own URL? Yes, Michelle, you can. I don't, because I have my own website. That's it. My Adobe portfolio needs an update. I did it after office hours session more than 1 year ago. Mine too. I absolutely need to update it. I think mine are like I said, pre-pandemic. So wait for it, everybody. Let it load. And I don't know what side I should be on here. Maybe let it load. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm on a good side. So to begin with, right now, all my projects jumped in, right? Here are my projects. I don't want my projects. We don't want that. So first off, we can come up here to pages, clicking on pages. Now here, and you can see it says Behance project right there. I don't want it. Turn that off. I don't want it. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn it off. Turn off that one. And then let's scroll all the way down. And you can see that I actually brought these in from Lightroom. So these are, I was able to have my portfolio in Lightroom. I created all of my photos. So I took the photos from Lightroom Classic, I synced them into Lightroom. Then I was able to bring in the catalog. I was able to bring the whole catalog in and say, here's my portrait catalog. Boom, and I'm done. So that's what I've got going on there. You've got all those links at your pages, so let's get out of that. You've got a ton of different themes, and I really don't want to start clicking on too much of this because I don't want to screw it up. But you can end up going through and creating so many different things and different styles. If you don't have a website, if you don't want to pay for a website, if you want to make sure to get your portfolio out there, if you've, something anyway. And yeah, Jeff, absolutely, your photography, you could make one for your photography. You could make one for your case studies, one for design work, one for UI UX. Whatever you want to do, you can have up to 5. Or if you don't want to muck up your work portfolio with non-commercial stuff. Yes. Lisa says, great. I do have a website, but thinking of maybe one more experimental. That's what I did. I mean, why not? It's included. It's included. So I'm going to go ahead. Let's get out of that. And scrolling back down to my Adobe portfolio, clicking on that. Because, I mean, if you think about it, like that's my Adobe portfolio, right? Then I've got my Adobe stock portfolio, which of course now on Behance, scrolling back up, you've got your own link for that now. But there is nothing wrong with having your work in multiple places. If you want to break up your work, if you think, okay, I want this over here, I want this over here. This is my Adobe stock portfolio. So any of my photos that I've been uploading to stock, so this is my Adobe stock. This is what is available. I've got my blooming lily, my time lapse. Talk more about Adobe stock. Oh my goodness. Okay. Adobe stock right now is being inundated by AI work. And no, I mean that tab. Oh. Okay. Oh, that was a huge question, Jeff. I'm thinking like, okay, I just changed my entire stream if we're going down that road. All right, let's close that down. We don't need that. Jeff, we're going to close that down. I'm going to leave that open for now. Let's get into my Behance. So clicking on the Adobe stock, this is the exact same thing, and you have to activate it. You can manage the content and change it around. When I saw that tab, I thought Shawn might have stock offered. Yeah, you can buy stock into Shawn Kosel. Just send me money. So yeah, you can actually, if this is interesting, because even on this page, let me zoom in, it's got the Adobe stock watermark on it. So they're helping protect you. But here's all of my stock portfolio, as well as my other, this one. Okay, like the photos you took. Thank you, Jeff. It's fun. It's fun. All right, I want to see Shawn Kosel photos that you have available on Adobe stock is what I meant. Oh, well that, Jeff. There you go. Anybody that contributes to stock will have the capability of making these pages. So I wanted you to pause here. Okay, I'm paused. Hands off the mouse. today's stream is ran by Jeff Yaz. Yaz. Do you know if your stock are used by generative fill? Okay. Frank. The correct answer, and you know what? Let's do this properly, people. Let's not. Let me go into Adobe machine learning. All right. I will answer that, Frank, but here is anything and everything that you want to know when it comes to generative AI, Sensei, Firefly, all the frequently asked questions, where Sensei learned from, where the generative AI learned from, everything that you need to know is here. Now, for my stock photos, I don't have a clue if they were used to teach the AI. In the future, Adobe is trying to legally, and that's what's taking so long, legally figure out how to compensate photographers that are contributing stock photos to Adobe Stock, and AI is learning from them. So Adobe is trying to do the correct thing. Now, there's questions. I'm not going to get into that. Lisa says, thanks for the link. Crazy about Adobe Firefly and generating new images. I love the new Photoshop. Lisa, are you on the Firefly Discord? Let me know. All right, let me scroll up. Michelle said, just got a new camera, considering to contribute to Adobe Stock in the near future. Michelle, do you use Lightroom Classic? And yes, congratulations with the new camera. That's awesome. I load all of my work, and let me switch screens here really quick, people. I load everything from Lightroom Classic going into Adobe Stock. No, don't know why I can't come into the Discord, although I have a license. All right. So you can see, like, in the selling, you know, I can upload, I can go from here, and it's easy. Now, from Lightroom Classic, there's actually a link in which I can put in Thomas. Oh, Thomas. Thomas says AI has all the questions for your answers. So whenever I'm working, because 90%, or I should say every single photo that I take goes into Lightroom Classic. So if I want to take my photos, instead of just sitting there in my Lightroom Classic, and I want to try to make some money off of them, what I can do is just put them into the tab, send them directly over from Lightroom Classic to Adobe Stock. They jump into here, then I jump in, do the keywording, titling, do everything that needs to be done, and it's uploaded. Now, as I started to say at the beginning, right now, we've got about, and Ben talked about this on his stream, there's about a 45-day legway going from the time that you uploaded your stock to the time that it's either rejected or accepted. And that's just because they're getting slammed by AI work. Can you do that with regular Lightroom? Jeff. There is no such thing as regular Lightroom. There's Lightroom Classic. There's Lightroom. There's Lightroom on the web. There's Lightroom on the desktop. And then mobile Lightroom. So you can say Lightroom or Lightroom Classic. But it also, you have to, okay, Lightroom copyright. No, you can't. So, selling anything on Adobe stock nowadays. Philip, hello? Gosh, it's probably been like 6 months, Philip, that I think that's Philip. Yeah. I think it's been about 6 months when they started taking AI work into Adobe stock. And if you actually, let's talk about this, because why not? We're talking about Adobe stock, going into Adobe stock, and we can actually come in and under all, Eric says cherry Lightroom, caffeine free Lightroom. Okay, cherry soda. This one's for you, Eric. We're gonna put in cherry soda, see what comes up. Now, under filters, you can come over to filters, and we went through this before. Right here, you have generative AI. So you can actually only look at generative AI or exclude all generative AI. Hello, Umacorn. So that is constantly changing, and as over the last 3 or 4 months, Adobe stock is continuously updating their legals when it comes to generative AI. So make sure to read it. Like, for those of you that may remember this, if you upload anything that used to be generative AI, that was generative AI, you had to put generative AI in the title. You had to put it in the keywording. You had to put it everywhere. Now, when you upload something, there's actually a box that says, is this generative AI? So there you go. And just talking about it, sold 8 images last month. That's great. Talking about that, if you do a generative AI and there's a person in it, 100% it needs a property release. Oh, that was a joke. Oh, sorry, Michelle. Michelle's thirsty now. So you have to fill out a property release if there is a person in it, and you fill it out as you. So make sure to read the legal. Okay, that is a huge tangent. We've not even, I'm an hour in. All right, we've talked about Sensei. What that can say. What do you mean, Bruce? Let me know. Yeah, Philip, yeah. I mean, you have to remember, Philip, back in the old days, it used to be stock photographers used to make like good money. I think it's just oversaturated now. Yeah. Oh, Philip says, I know, I was one of them. It's tough. It's tough. My first picture was an elephant in 2002. Okay. There was a soda can, just wanted to see what it said. Oh my gosh, Bruce. You're gonna make me do this again. Oh, Bruce. There was a soda can. The Shasta? BJ, hello. Is it the Shasta you're looking at? Here, Bruce. I'm gonna put the link in chat. You look it up yourself. Oh, it was the Shasta. Okay. That's an old Shasta. Dang. Black cherry flavored. Mount Shasta in the background. That's cool. I don't know what you would use it for, but it's cool. Was that a drink? Shasta is a drink, Umacorn. Shasta. All right, let's get rid of all this stuff. Unless, are there more questions? Let me know. Philip says, but is there any point in uploading generated images? Like, isn't the idea that the stock companies will just make you write what you need and then they generate it with real images be... Oh, Philip, that is a good question. Will real images be worth more? Okay, first off, no. I don't believe so, but it can always change. It's an interesting question. They're not gonna regenerate because, all right, wow, I was not gonna be getting into Firefly today. If anybody at all, okay, let's do this right. Let's do this right, Shawn. Come on. That's fine. Square, we're gonna stick with square. Let's go into our media and we're gonna use text to image. Now, anytime that you go through and you are going to generate something, I believe it's 400,000 variations are generated, because, okay, you have to understand how AI works. AI isn't one computer program. It is hundreds of computers that are generating little tiny bits and pieces of the photo and then putting them together. So the idea of having everything come up the same is absolutely impossible. So let me think. I'm going through chat again. I've missed a ton. Shasta's art director was shot after this. Oh my God, Frank. Okay. Boom. All right. Just catching up with chat. And let's see here. What do we want to generate? Let's generate. This is my go-to. If anybody's been watching this, why search an image? When you search it, it will be made. I will still use my own photography first, then I would go to Adobe stock, then possibly generating, but I can't use it commercially, so it doesn't matter. Eric, have a great day. Yes, I will be seeing you soon. And for those of you that do not know, I'm gonna give us, no, I can't. I don't know if I can give that sneak yet, so I won't. Eric, take care. This is my go-to, so we're gonna do a lost teddy bear in Misty Forest. Okay, I am going to go ahead and copy that. We are using art, and let's go ahead generate. While that generates, we're going to jump over into Firefly, text to image, making sure to sign in. There we go. And we're going to paste in the exact same prompt. We are on art and square. If you change the ratio, you're going to come up with different things, but there you go. So this is what we've got. What is going on with that? Let's go ahead and make this bigger. You know, this is an extremely easy prompt. And get back into this so we can see what we've got. And the 4 variations, that one's messed up. It's got like 3 hind legs. That's not bad. That one's not bad. That looks like a beaver. I still don't know what's going on with that. But you can see what we've got going there. Jumping into Firefly. Now, you've got close to the same thing. They're never going to be the same. Never going to be the same. Even if the point, let's get back out. Let's go all the way out. Let's go to up here to my favorites. And I come to my favorites. And let's go ahead. Let's just do this one. Okay. Glowing octopus floating over city. So you can see what it is. right? We're gonna try that prompt. Let's see what we get. It's not gonna be the same, and it never will be the same. It will always be slightly different. And that's kind of the problem with AI, that you don't have that control. And this is why I love Photoshop Beta. If I'm going to be doing any type of generating or in painting, now I have more control in Photoshop than I do in Firefly. But if I want to do any in painting, and so we're going to insert here, let's just put in a 1950s steampunk spaceship. I'm gonna have way more control in Photoshop than I do here, let alone let it be the, I don't even know what that is. The way you make your selections. Not what I wanted. Maybe I should have just put in a rocket ship. Yeah, that was very meh. Okay, there we go. That's kind of what I'm looking for. That's better. All right. I can't do anything with it. I can't move it. I can't resize it. Not like Photoshop. So I'm a bit of a control freak, I think. So yeah. Pump? Did I spell it wrong? That's normal. Bruce. Oh wow, really? You watch yourself, Bruce. I will boot you. I will boot you. And I will give you a preemptive baby. Baby. Hi. There we go. Hi, Bruce's mom. Lisa says, I think it's great for making textures and mixed concepts. I absolutely agree with you. Yeah. That is a part that I'm looking forward to. Daryl, hello. Good to see you. That was a preemptive hi, Bruce's mom. And we don't know if Bruce's mom is here or not. So, like concepts to later develop. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that, Lisa. Lydia, hello. Okay, I'm an hour into the stream, and I swear you guys do not want me to be making a poster. Last time, never got the boot. Bruce, you know I'd never boot you. Okay, last time I started working on this, I think it was an hour and a half into the stream. Oh, Daryl, you have not missed anything. I've been live for an hour and 15 minutes and haven't done a thing. Sandrine, take care. Good luck with your computer. I'm pulling for you. I want that. I won't that poster, it seems. Okay. I need luck. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. I'm actually lost at what's going on. I've been reading on the hub about your computer. So, yeah. I'm lost. All right. By the way, I got to say this really quick. We're in Adobe Illustrator, and I was watching the tour 2 days ago, and they were going up a dormant volcano. It was amazing, and it was making me think of this project. Kirsty, have a great day. Thank you for being here. It was making me think of this project. The difference is that the road going around the volcano, it actually went completely around it, corkscrewed up to the top of the volcano, and it was at over 12% grade for like the last 500 meters. It was a killer stage. And Lee, I apologize, we're talking about sports again. All right, so let's get somebody up to speed who may or may not be here. May not have been here. So I am wanting to make a poster for the Tour de France, which is going on right now, if you don't know. What I've done is I've created a mood board. I was pulling up some inspirational posters, just getting some ideas of what I want to do. I've got photos. We went through all of my photos that I took when I was at 3 different stages of the tour. We've got the map for this year, and this photo here is the photo that I am using as inspiration. This is my photo. It's 100% mine. How long do they usually last, the Tour de France? This year, it goes from July 1st to July 23rd. There's 21 stages with 2 rest days. So they had a rest day last week, and here is the volcano that they went up. I think it's difficult to illustrate bikes. Absolutely. So I went through and I actually found this illustration of a bicycle, which I liked. And so what I did is I've created my own using the same line weight. And this is as far as I've got. So we vectorized the logo. We've got the logo. It's vectorized. We've got our road and our mountain. One thing I was thinking about trying to do, let me unlock our mountain. And I don't know if this is going to, oh, don't, Bruce! I forgot about that. Bruce says, there's that face. I completely forgot about that, and I was doing fine with it. You didn't have to remind me. Gee. Some people, I tell you. I didn't like you, Bruce. Okay, we're gonna make a copy. We're gonna set this aside, and you know what? Actually, let's go Command Z. Command Z. We're gonna copy everything. I just want get everything on its own. There we go. And I want to see how this is gonna work. I got an idea, and it may work, it may not. I don't know, but I want to try it. So we're gonna come up here, and we are going to go up. And I want to give this a let me think, what do I want to do? We go distort and transform. Let's give a roughen. Perfect. Wish I could see a little more. Oh, do you work in Illustrator or other softwares? Hanatora. I do not work in Illustrator. I know how to work in Illustrator. I know a little bit about Illustrator, but I am a photographer, and my background is mainly in Photoshop, Lightroom Classic. But on my streams, I like to get out of my own comfort zone. I like to make things hard for myself. So I jump into applications like Character Animator, After Effects, and I try to make cool stuff using apps that I'm not very good at. So my streams, for anybody new here, they are mostly about the community and me screwing things up. So there you go. There you go. That's about it. That's it. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I like that. I like that a lot. I was okay. That is giving me more of a contrast going between the man-made road, which is going to be smooth and nice and curvy in comparison to a natural mountain. I like that. I haven't left, but listening while dog walking. Good to hear it. Good to hear it, Jeff. Welcome back. Yeah, I like that a lot. So let's go ahead. We're going to make a copy of that mountain. And let's zoom in because we need this point to match up with the road. Right there. Let's take that. And I'm going to save it just because I never know. So let's just get it out of the way. Come on, get over here. You can do it. There you go. I do like that. I like the Rocky a lot better. Yeah. I don't know. Let me know in chat. You like it better? Do you not? Oh, Alicia and pink waving. Hiya, Shawn. Oh, you know, I get excited when I see Alicia's name, and then it's like, hiya, Shawn. This is Bruce, letting you know Mom is in the building. I also dropped some of the work on the Discord. She wants to show you. Okay. Well, let me know when she's here, and I'll jump over to the Discord. You can do that. We have the ability. There we go. Nice. All right. So that was something I wanted to try. Next thing that I want to do is I'm going to try to create the same type of background using the map. So we need to make a new layer. Just bring that all the way up to the top. And let's call this France. Why not? Why not? Let's go ahead, zoom in. Now, again, we are going to go with a little bit of less detail. So I think we're going to just go ahead, and there's different ways to do it, but I'm going to use a curvature pen tool. We are going to add the Spain from day 1, 2, and 3. We're going to add those. And, but like the island that we've got down here, I'm going to leave out. So first off, everybody. Wrong button. Hi, Bruce's mom. This is not a test. I repeat. Hi, Bruce's mom. This is not a test. Hi, Bruce's mom. Okay, so let me jump over here really quick. And we've got some work in the Discord. Uma says, hi, Bruce's mom. And let me find it. Stream chat. Is that where'd you put it? Where'd you put it, Bruce? Ah, here we go. All right. We've got Bruce says, good morning and hello, Shawn. Mom wanted to share some of her recent watercolors. She actually said, I want to show the photographer. So As a good son, I tried to compile a presentation of them to show. Okay. I love these. I actually love, like, you can see over here, we've got a little bit of the sketch in it, and it just adds so much personality into it. The feeling of the watercolor you get, so good. I love these. These are just great. This is amazing. Wow. That is really super impressive. I love the background that you've added. I love this, just the texture of the watercolor in the back. Very subtle. Great job on the vase. The table looks great. Yeah. Same thing. Look at the texture being built up in this flower and the petals. That is just beautiful. And this is great on lined paper. Like 1,000 times better than what I could do. I love this little card. Oh, she did it yesterday. Wow. Great use of colors with the penguins. This is actually pretty impressive if you think about it. Whereas you've got a black and white animal. Like, what do you do with that? You did a wonderful job. Again, the textures, what you've got going in the sky. Wow. That's beautiful. That is on the East Coast. That just absolutely screams East Coast. Beautiful sand dunes. I love the grass. So she did this yesterday? In one day? Wow. Bruce, how come you haven't got like an iPad and Fresco for her? Come on. No, this is awesome. This is great. Thank you for sharing your work. They're small. Wow. Is it easier? You're gonna ask this, or Alicia, you tell me, is it easier to paint like in watercolor this style in a smaller, like I can see right here, I see the ruler. Is it easier smaller than it is to go on a bigger canvas? I don't know. This is an honest question. So Alicia, Bruce, either one of you can let me know. Like now I'm thinking, looking at something like this, if it's that small, wow. Like, I don't think my hand is steady enough for that. I really don't. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing. Bruce's mom, thank you again. Keep them coming. Anything, anytime you'd like to share with us, please put it in the Discord. Bruce says it depends. I think in some ways because you down how much to paint. You down. Okay, great work. Love it. All right. But she can only see out of one eye, unfortunately. Wow. Oh, you don't have much paint. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, let me find out where this is. We need to lock that layer down. Actually, not yet. Let's zoom out a little bit. Go ahead, holding Alt and Shift. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. I think that's good. That's good. All right. I may do the same thing with this. I may lay down curvature pen tool. We've got our 4-point, which should be the same. Yep, 4-point. Okay. And I may lay down a line quick and then just give it a roughen and see what we get. Because I kind of like that. So we're just going to do this really fast. And I'm using a mouse. I could be using my Wacom, but you know, why? Oh, that was Command Z, there we go. Zoom in a little bit. Bruce says, thank you for the compliments. Everyone in chat, appreciate it. Shawn, you made her day. No, thank you for sharing it with us. You know, I've always said that it gotta be brave to kind of get your work out there. So whenever anybody shares it on the Discord and I'm able to share, I'm able to show it off, you know, I respect that. I respect that a lot. I mean, not like Jeff. Jeff is like, hey, look at my work. I'm like, okay. I'm joking, Jeff. I'm joking. All in jest. Okay. And I know somebody like Sandrine, if she was still here, she'd be like, that's not how that goes. That's not the correct inlet. It is for me. She's my inspiration at 92. Daryl, you have never been so kind asking me to take a look at your portfolio. For those of you that do not know, Daryl in chat usually like throws it on the hood of my car and runs away. Look at my work. I don't think he's learned how to use Discord yet. That's the issue. All right. We're just doing a quick outline here. Mava, hello, welcome in. What are you doing, man? I get that a lot. Why? I am making a Tour de France poster, and right now what I'm doing is I am doing a minimalist outline of the country of France. So this is a project I've been working on for a little bit. We've got a mood board set up. I don't have colors checked yet. Didn't you take outline automatically? No, I don't want to do that. I used that on, let me zoom out a little bit. I used that on the tour up here on the logo. But I don't want to do that for this. There are times in which you just want to do, you want to do it yourself, see what you can get. And that's kind of what I'm playing with right now. And yeah, it's a very valid question, which I think I get a lot. And there are times that I could very well not know that there is a better way to do something. And that is quite possible. Marvin says, thanks, man. You're so kind. You're replying to all comments. I try. I mean, I stream for you. I do not stream for my own well-being. It's for the community. Yeah, if it wasn't for you in chat, I wouldn't stream. So, all right, let's set that aside. Let's go ahead, and for right now, let's go just turn that off. I like that. I'm liking that. Go ahead, select that. We're gonna go Object. Let's go Effect, Transform, Distort and Transform, and we're gonna give it a little bit of roughen. And that's nice. I'm okay with that. Let's see what it looks like. Let's go ahead and hit OK. Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. That's all right. So we've got that. Let's make a new layer. We're going to lock the France down, and we're going to cancel out of that. We're going to name this our route. Now, no one is as generous as SK. Who's SK? And let me know, because I could use some money. Hey. Okay. So we've got a setup here for start and finishes. As you can see right there, we've got a play button. Now, what I'm thinking about doing is possibly, well, okay, that is, because we're trying to keep this as a background and it's going to be so minimal, it's going to be brought down to anything. I think we need to use some shapes to actually show a start and finish. So I think what I want, do we want to use solid shapes? Let's go ahead, grab a rectangle tool. We're going to say no shape. Go with a black fill. Take it on a 50% opacity on the background if you want. Oh, do you mean the map? Yeah, if I could go ahead, unlock the map. You can double click on cancel out of that. Come on, select the layer. We double click. Why are you not? There we go. Why are you not giving me a template? I think because it's an image, I'm not able to use it as a template. Interesting. Okay, well, we can always jump in to our appearance panel, making sure that we go ahead, unlock it, clicking on it. We can jump into the appearance panel. go into our opacity and bring down the opacity 45, 50%. That's fine. Lock that down and make our own background template. All right, so let's get into here. And I'm thinking, let's see if we go, we're playing a 4-point, do a 16 by 16. Let's see how that goes. That might be too big. We may need to take it down to 12. Lydia, have a great day. Thank you for being here. And it is. So let's take this down to 12. I think 12's even too big. Take it to 8. Nope. Nope. 12 it is. Okay. Next off, we are going to go to the polygon tool. We're going to hold shift, use the arrow key. We're going to make a triangle, bringing that in, and we are going to go with our width on this 12 also. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go for maybe a starting point and an end point. And then the lines going between. I think that's what I want to do. So jumping onto our layers, going into our routes, go ahead, select both of those. Grab those. Let's get those onto our route. There we go. Making sure we're on the right layer. And grab our pen tool. We want no fill. Let's go no fill. Take our black. And I think I do want to go smaller, maybe a 2-point for this. Maybe a little funky. I don't know. Umacorn, have a great day. Thank you for stopping in. Umacorn, before you go, did you say that you're done with the Bridgington? For those of you that do not know, Uma in chat is also a streamer. We've got a lot of streamers. Oh. Zoom in. One thing I did forget to do, and if Jack was here, I would be getting grief, is we need to select our map. Stuart, nothing. There's some guy named Daryl came in here and he was just being belligerent. I mean, he just kept saying, look at my work, look at my work, look at my work. I had to boot him. I couldn't take it anymore, Stuart. What's wrong with these people? I'm telling you. Okay, we need to go to object, path, simplify. We've got way too many points there. Let's just bring that down. Oh, that hack. We lost a little bit of the roughen effect, but I'm still okay with it. Not that bad. Yeah, boot that one. He's trouble. Just to give clarification, anybody, because I know we've got people all over the place. The person Daryl that I'm speaking of is Stuart's brother. That's nobody's in trouble. Oh my goodness. Jeez, that Shawn guy, he's a jerk. Frank. I already made that joke, Frank, but we'll say it. Frank says, do you expect to finish your poster before the end of the tour? I don't know, Frank, because let's see. Oh, Daryl, here comes the whiny police. I don't know if I'm going to finish before the end of the tour. There's 2 weeks left. So that's 4 streams. On Thursday, you're going to print that one, would look cool, poster size. I don't know. Oh my God. I don't know if we've had the conversation about my printer. I've got my photo printer. Finally, I got it back up and running properly. Oh, I had major issues, spent a lot of money. Maybe you should start with a poster for next year. Ouch, Michelle. Ouch. But I'm okay. So on Thursday, I think I am going to be doing a font stream that I'm going to need chat's help with, obviously. But we're going to be I should be doing stuff while I'm talking. We're going to be making font recommendations for 2023. I did say fonts. We're going to be working in Adobe Express, and a possibility, I'm kicking around the idea of After Effects. You know you won't be able to use it next year. Stages change each year. And it goes the different direction, Frank. This year is counterclockwise. Next year will be clockwise. You don't think I know my Tour de France? Tour de France! You're disappointed. You know, Frank is sitting there and he's like, oh, I'm French. I know everything about the tour, and you know nothing. Which I completely, Frank, I would be the same way if I was you. Why does everybody try to take the tour? It's French. It stays here. Don't take it. I get that. So yeah, so Thursday we're going to be doing font recommendations for 2023. Your French attitude is really great. I know. I've got many stories. I've got many stories about my trips to France and why it took me like 3 years of going to France and going a lot to France, all over, and to actually start liking France. So, Thomas, are you in Illustrator for eventual scaling up or clean lines? What are the dimensions you are going for? I'm a raster kind of guy. Thomas, so am I. And you are 100% correct in why I'm doing this in Illustrator. I could be doing this in Photoshop. The issue is, A, the clean lines, which I can get in Photoshop, but the difference is I don't have the control of the lines like I do in Illustrator. So the entire reason I'm here is for the line work. Once I'm done with the line work, I'm going to be taking this into Photoshop. Whereas I'm like you, I'm a raster kind of guy. That's my bread and butter. That's my comfort zone. So I'm just trying to lay down the line work right now. Frank says, we aren't all like this, Shawn, but it's one of the reasons why I live in Canada. That's funny, Frank. General, hello there. Now, Frank, I'm gonna be honest here. The very first time that I was in Paris, I needed some help from the police. Nothing bad, just needed some help. And I used every single language that I knew except for French, because I don't know French. Trying to get help from this officer, and he completely acted like no idea. I hope you bring it into Photoshop as a smart object. Yeah, I am not going to be bringing it in as layers because I'm not going to need it. But I am going to be bringing it in, copy and pasting into Photoshop. So you are correct at that. I love that new feature. Loved it. Like, here's the same thing. So I was down on the Maginot Line, near there. Went into a, you need to know that Paris is not France, it's Paris. I know, but now I'm on the border near the Maginot Line, which, you know, at one point it was German and French and German and French. And I go to an Italian restaurant for lunch. And the people there completely blew off my wife and I, and we were ordering Italian food with the Italian names, and they were acting as if we were like, they didn't understand a word we were saying. I mean, that's all we got for years. But on Bastille Day, everything is closed. Everything is closed. So we were coming back, and like I said, I spent a ton of time going to France. We were coming back, and our car was getting extremely low on fuel, and all the gas stations, everything is closed. And my car was down to, like, it said, you can go for 2 more miles and then, yeah, you're done. I've never had the car. I mean, we were trying to find any place at all, and none of my credit cards were working. Any place that I went into that had like self-serve, it wouldn't accept my card. So we were down to nothing for gas. And I walked up to this woman, and again, look at me. All right. I walk up to this woman, and I had a 50 euro bill, and I said, I was like, I will give you 50 euro for 20 euro worth of gas. That's all I want. But my card, and I'm holding my card up, I'm holding money up, and I'm like, my card doesn't work. I have cash, but I can't use it. If you use your card, I will give you 50 euro. And I sat there, and she actually pumped 50 euro worth of gas and took the 50 euro, and it was gone. And I got thinking about it, and I'm like, would I do that? And here's a question I have for you in chat. Would you do that? If somebody, I mean, the woman was very apprehensive, of course. And I'm like, I don't know if I would trust that. Could it be counterfeit? Could it be, what's the deal? Like, that's too good to be true for somebody to say, give me 20 euro of this and I'll give you 50 euro. But maybe she saw the fact of that I was distressed. My wife was in the vehicle. She was stressed. I don't know. Frank says, fun fact. Whenever chat starts with fun fact, I just perk right up. Fun fact. Whoa. Friends of mine have experienced the same in Paris with men not with a police agent, and they speak French with a Quebec accent. Michelle says, I'm not sure. Depends on the person asking. This. Like, honestly, if somebody that looks like me comes up, I honestly don't know. Scotty, hello. What's the command to start and end the vectors? Escape. So as you can see right here, I've got, it's got the rubber band right there. And so if I want to move on to another path, I can hit escape once, escape, and it'll go away. And then we can come back over here and just start making our new path. There we go. So let me hit tab again because I got out of that. As you can see, we've got all of our paths over here, individual paths. Yeah, Stuart, even if you're joking, yeah, dodgy, I mean, the thing, when I first moved to Germany, there were people that were scared of me because the only people, this is like 12 years ago, the only people that had shaved heads were people just out of prison. So they see me with a shaved head, goatee. Not exactly the most pleasant experience for people. So, Michael Jordan. Yeah, you know what, General? It happens all the time. You have no idea how often I get mistaken as Michael Jordan. It's too often. I've gotten to the point that I'm like, yes, I am. And then I get my meals for free. I'm done, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. Oh, Jeff, we're not going there. I grew up too close to Idaho. The Hellraiser biker look is enough to frighten the best French lady. Monica, hello. All right, let's see what we've got going here. I may want to change these sizes again. They feel big. Let's get into our properties. Okay, control but oh, I was gonna try that, Bruce. I'm sorry. Let's zoom out. Bruce is saying control button. So let's get back into the curvature pen tool, making sure we're on the right layer, and make a path. And what'd you say? Control? Control is not working for me. Maybe control is on a PC. On a Mac, it is escape. Okay. Control and click. Control, that brings up the right menu. Escape. Okay. Yeah, let's delete those right now. I'm feeling these are way too big. Let's get into the properties. Let's take it back down to 8. Yeah, I think 8 will work for that. And yeah, that looks better. That looks better. Those Mac users, thanks for amusing that one. We do not get into that conversation here. We do not get into... We can fight about pepperoni pizza. We can fight about many things. It's not worth having that conversation Mac PC. It's not worth it. It's no fun. I think it's too close to home for some people. Pineapple on pizza? Yeah. It's a thing. All right. All right, now I'm getting quiet. Now I'm getting my designer on. Thomas says, you inspired me to take a photo of a map with my iPad using Apple's capture program. The SVG file produced would need cleanup. That's a good idea. Linda, have a great day. The thing, like, not only is it the concept of having this map and having it generated by different ways, I really wanted to make sure that I had the route. So that was one thing that I was looking for sure. All right. Holding down the Option key, we're going to just drag this one in. I'm probably being way too precise. Now, okay, wait a minute. Shawn, you big dummy. Can you put inverted arrowheads on a line? Why am I doing it this way? Hi, let's try it. Michelle says, off-topic question. Does anyone here have a good suggestion for a clean serif font to use in an educational workbook? Daryl says, yes, you can. I may be doing this the wrong way. Okay, getting into our stroke, let's check out our arrowheads. And there we go. All right. How can I? All right. Call that 50%, but that's the start, so that's not what we want. That's what we want. Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm doing things the hard way. Taking that down to 50%. Oh no, I need that. I need both of those. Okay. You can make your style. I don't like. Ooh, no, I don't want that. Do I want that? Ooh, that's what I want right there. So Daryl, question for you. You say I can turn this into a style, which I love that idea. Is it easier to turn it into a graphic style, or is it easier to use like the eyedropper? I have 20 of these to do, so let's turn it into a style, I guess. Because that's exactly what I want. Oh my gosh. Okay, not 3D. I don't want 3D. Graphic style. Let's grab this. Let's bring that. Drop that in. Oh, Daryl. You're so smart. You're so smart. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Power of the graphic style. Go ahead. Click. Click. Yeah. Go with it, Shawn. Get it done. Get it done. Now Thomas says off topic. Times and Times Roman continues ever onward for readability and universal acceptance. You're my best friend for saying that. Thanks, Daryl. I don't know if that was directed at me, but I'll take it. I'll take it, Daryl. Because Daryl, this is for you, buddy. You get a boom. You get a boom. You get a boom. That actually really saved me a ton of time. Oh my gosh. Okay, that one's backwards, so I'm gonna have to switch that. So let's jump into our stroke. And can we flip them just like that? Boom! Boom! So good. Okay, that one's backwards. That one's good. Whose stream are you watching, Stuart? Work smarter, not harder. Who do you think you're talking to? Oh, that one was right. Wait. Which one did I screw up on? That one's right. Right. That one's right. Okay, moving on. Can you flip it in the properties as well? Yeah, so Bruce, I'm gonna grab this one. If we go in, it's correct, but oh, in the properties, I get what you're asking. Instead of opening the appearance panel, yeah, you can. Okay, so clicking on the stroke, we've got our swap start and end points. So good tip, Bruce. I think I'm good. Holy cow. Um, here is a thought, and I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. Under the transform is what I was thinking, but yeah, I'll take that. God, I really like the way this is looking. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So, I'm going for a minimalist type of design, and I'm kind of wondering if I want to number the stages. Like, I almost wonder if I need to do that. I don't know. I really don't know. Let's try it. Okay, so we've got our route. We've got France. I'm liking how everything there is looking. We started looking at some different fonts. And I think this is what we want. What do we got? What font is that? Sanvito Pro. Sanvito Pro. We're going to go Command C. Going in, we need to unlock our route and go Command V. I'm going to put that right there. Grab this and bring it on over. Oh, that's looking nice. That is looking nice. That was a good font. I apologize. I do not remember who chose that. That's looking nice. Okay. Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, pro tip, and I've never had this happen before. Command Q, which is right above Command A, which is select all, is quit. So I didn't save. I didn't save, but Adobe did. Cloud documents for the win. Boom. Okay. This is... I cannot believe I have never done this before. I've never accidentally, like, because I don't look at the keyboard very often when I'm using shortcut keys. Now, probably 90%, 95% of the time, I do not use cloud documents. I just don't. No reason. And I have never hit Command Q before in the middle of a document and lost everything. I am stunned. I am absolutely stunned. I have not done that yet. So, learn from my mistakes. You gotta get rid of that shortcut key. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna. Can you change shortcut keys in Illustrator? That I do not know. Oh lordy. Ooh. Okay. Wesley, hello. All right. Can you edit them? Is the question. because I'm getting rid of Command Q right now. Oh, all right. We don't want tools. It's going to be menu command, probably under close. Mwenda, I went away for a minute and then absolute chaos. Yeah, that's scary. That is scary. All right, here we go. Command Q right there. We are going to eliminate that shortcut key. I do not want that shortcut key. Who put Command Q? Who thought that was a good idea? To put Command Q save. What am I saving? I'm not. Just get rid of it. Clear. Yeah, Thomas. Let's see. Don't quit. That's what we're gonna name it. Oh, Thomas, a shortcut key to quit. Why? If the wife comes in, yeah, she'll think we're going to France. It has to be quit. No shortcut key. Command Q. Nothing. Woo. Why does it have to be quit, Jeff? I mean, no. Why does it exist? That's the problem I have. I understand, you know, personally, I think it should be maybe a Command Option Q or Command Control Q. I've never used a Command Q to quit. Ever. Mental note. Hold on. I'm actually going to write this down. Check what it is in Photoshop. Oh. Check. Quit. Shortcut key. Whew. Photoshop. Ooh. I'm just used to it. It was all the... Yeah, I just noticed that Command W. That's scary too. That's right above Command Save. Like, Command All, Command Save. You do that a lot. All right. I'm done ranting. For now. Ooh, this has some variations. Okay. Command Option Control Shift Function Q. Leave 5 p.m. on the dot. Quit with one hand while putting your coat on. Sense from Adobe. Same reason Adobe has unsharp mask to sharpen or Gaussian blur to sharpen. I don't know if I'm going to be a fan of this or not. Let's see here. Command Q, then complete CAPTCHA. Yeah. What is happening here? Come on. There we go. Command never quit. Take this. Let's take it to 15. Or 12. All right. Now, at this point, I cannot actually remember the complete route, so we're going to do that just so I can see. This is just a test. I don't know if this is going to work or not. May not. Now, this would be a great time to use the numbering tool within Photoshop. Nothing? Nobody? Nobody? Proceeding, I'd like to be able to quickly add shift and change the name. I agree with that. I'm down with that. Oh, for saving, I'd like to be able to quickly add shift and change the name. Oh. There's no number tool. The number tool is the most underused tool in Photoshop. And I actually did a stream on it. Whenever I say that, Tim's head blows up a little bit. Command Shift S is save as. So chat, tell me, what's your favorite shortcut key? How many people are gonna say Command Z? I do recall I thought it was Lightroom Classic for a second. No, it's Photoshop. I actually did a stream on it, and I think people thought it was a joke. I did a stream, and the whole purpose was to talk about obscure tools that people don't use in Photoshop, and the number tool is definitely one of those. So, did I? Yeah, sure, Photoshop, Bruce. What's your favorite shortcut? I'm all ears. Okay, so we had a rest day. Jeff says, my favorite shortcut key is when my boss told me when caps lock is pressed, the brush cursor disappears. Boss told you that? Jay, good evening. Oh, Jay, why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that, Jay? Like, Come on. Come on. Jay, if you did that by accident, you better say sorry when you're coming in. That was driving me crazy for years. I guess I take it, I take certain things for granted like that because of Adobe Live, honestly. Like, I don't remember, but it was years ago on Adobe Live where they were talking about that. Wow, Jay, you are just getting booted, buddy. Jay, I shadow banned you because of what you wrote. You, first off, you don't write that in chat, let alone write it twice. Second off, you don't come into my stream or anybody else's stream. Now I'm pissed. Now I'm upset the fact that you wrote that. Okay. Next off, you never ever come into anybody's stream and sit there and say, look at my Behance, follow me, follow me. You come in and say hello, and you don't write what you wrote. So I shadow banned you, you can hear me, but we can't see anything at all you type. Oh, buddy, I'm just, why? Why do you have to be jerks? So good. How should I use number keys more in Photoshop? Okay. Sorry. I've got a mini keyboard, Jeff, so I don't know. Dang, people upset me. All right, we're on right here. Let's go. Maybe I'm overly sensitive because of stuff happening on the Firefly Discord, but all right, we're moving on. Moving on. I'm done. I think my favorite for the moment is Shift, Control, Alt, E to merge all the layers together. To merge visible layers into one layer, leaving the original layers. Very important. And I agree. I'm with you. Didn't someone just say it's a most under... I said no, not the number tool in Photoshop, Jeff. I said it was the underrated, not the number keys. It's the number tool. Remind me another day. I am not gonna go on a tangent. I've got like 5 minutes left of this stream, so we need to knock this out. And if I jump into Photoshop, oh, it's gonna be all downhill from there. What is the number tool? Is that what you're asking, Jeff? Actually, the funny thing is, Jeff, if somebody told you that there was a number tool, what is it that you think it would do? And I'll tell you right now, that's exactly what it does. You want to really screw with people. People that know Photoshop, you tell them how much you love the number tool. I never use a number tool, but we can talk about that on another day. Oh, number tool. That's my favorite. My favorite tool in Adobe Photoshop. It's so powerful. And I'm about to kick myself because Ooh, okay. I think I seriously do it right? All right, let's go ahead, turn off our background, Command 0, zooming out. I kind of like it with the numbers. It's very subtle. I kind of like it. Jeff. Opening Photoshop for you now, Jeff. I'm getting pulled down that rabbit hole. Today's stream has been brought to you by Jeff Yaz. All right, let me get this resized properly. Still too big. That looks better. Okay, let's get into Photoshop. We're gonna do this quick. What is going on with Photoshop? There we go. Now let's just say you've got something. That is a vector. Let's do. How ridiculous can we be here? Let's do this one. Okay. You're still. Spaz. Jeff Yaz. Oh my God. I apologize, Jeff. The problem is I screwed it up in the beginning and now it's just Spaz Yaz like that. Okay. I promise I will try to get it better. Try to get it better. All right. Now, if you go under your edit toolbar or your extra tools and you scroll down, you're going to see a count tool. Clicking on the count tool, it does exactly what you think. So let's go ahead. We're going to change this to a god-awful green. I'm going to go right there. Let's bring that up to maybe 4. That's okay. So you're doing this job and this person comes to you and is like, wait a minute. That photo is completely wrong. I told you I wanted 12 yellow trees. And you go, okay, wait a minute. Hold on. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is orange, but maybe not. 8, we're gonna call it yellow. 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 trees there. And then they're like, wait a minute, hold on. There's too many trees over here. And you're like, hey, I counted them. If you have a problem, and that's when they say, hey, look at number 1. You see number 1, there's more than 1 tree there. So there's more than 12 trees. And how did I nail it? The fact that I said 12 trees and there's 12 trees? Total luck. So at this point, what you can actually do is you can come up here. You can rename the count group, and jumping in, we'll rename it and call it our yellow trees. And we're going to hit OK. So we've got now a folder here that says yellow trees, and there's 12 of them, and you can turn them off. You can create a folder and you can delete them or clear it. And you can change the styles up here. As people have said, this is the most useless tool in Photoshop, and I greatly disagree just because I like to argue with people. So that's what I was calling it, as the number tool or the count tool. It actually does counting. So if you want to go through and count rocks now, okay, Command Z, Command Z, Command Z, because we need to go to a new one. So I've actually never tried to name multiple things. Got a group. We're gonna go trees. Okay. So we've got yellow trees. We can go ahead and hide those. Not the trees, yellow trees we want to hide. We can hide those. And that's a folder within the file. Yes, Bruce, it is. So the whole idea here is the fact, if you have a bunch of stuff and you're trying to direct a person, if you're working with a client, if you're working with a collaborator, whatever it is, and you need to say, hey, I need this to be moved. This was before collaboration. This was before all of that stuff. Now I would use the share collaboration button and you can draw on it. It's an old tool, Jeff. It's an old tool. You think it could used for logo design versions? Why can you not change the font? Because it's not really there. Where does a folder show up? In your layers? No. I actually don't even know where it is. Not a clue. Not a clue. But it's one of those very obscure tools within Photoshop. You know, it's like the single column marquee tool. I'm the only person that has ever used that live. Of course, red eye tool, you never use that. Triangle tool, you don't need that. So, yeah, that's what that is. Jeff, that's for you. Don't save. Closing down Photoshop. All right, let's back into Illustrator. And let's go ahead. I'm going to make a screenshot of this. This will be my thumbnail. And I'll be jumping right back into Photoshop, making my thumbnail for YouTube and Behance as soon as I'm done with this. And we are good to go. Before I head out, really quick, jumping into the Firefly Discord. In 2 hours from now, Jack and I will be live. I'll be alive again. We have the daily Firefly Hangout. Jack and I will be working in Firefly, Adobe Express, and possibly Photoshop Beta. So you can join that coming up in 2 hours on the Firefly Discord. Scotty says, some developer somewhere really needed each of those tools for one very specific person at some time, and now they live on in Photoshop forever. That's actually not far from the truth. From what I've heard, is you could come up with the most obscure tool, but the idea that if you were to remove it, there's somebody somewhere, some old school, the way he does it or she does it, and it just ruins their entire workflow and they just blow up. So those type of tools will stick around even though you may not need them. So they'll never go away. It may eventually turn into the legacy count tool if a new one came up. I I'm thinking of like the Count on Sesame Street. Four yellow trees. Okay, so on Thursday I will be back at the normal time, and we will be doing a my first ever font show. Nor, hello. Yes, you are late. You are 2 hours and 42 minutes late, Nor. But thank you for coming in. And I know there are people of you in chat that are much smarter than me, but we are going to be doing a 2023 font. What do you want to call it? What's hip and cool in 2023? So that's the plan of attack. A font show. Just got home relaxing with some coffee. Isn't that counterintuitive, Nor? Like, it's gonna get you hyped up? I'm all hyped up on Mountain Dew. All right. I know Devlin says fonts. I love almost all of them. Jim, hello. First time I've seen this, I'll definitely join in again. Jim, and anybody else in chat, let me jump back in. If you click on my icon that's up that way, which looks like this, right there, you can go ahead, click on it, it'll open my Behance page. If you give me a follow, you'll be notified when I go live. And next time, if you do come back, be active in chat. Chat it up a little bit. We like people in the community. Most people. That one guy that showed up today, not so much. Everybody else, we like them. All right. Michelle's yelling fonts. Oh, driving for a long time gets me sleepy. Yeah, I agree with that, Norm. Me too. All right. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you for spending your time with me. I wouldn't be doing this without you. Thank you, everybody over on Twitch, on YouTube. Annika. Oh, yeah, Annika wasn't here. Annika, if Annika was here, I think her head would explode because she doesn't have a mod badge, and she'd be like, "Don't get rid of this person." Diaz, bye from Brazil. Bye. Have a great day. Hope to see you all in chat. I unfortunately will not be there. I've got meetings to go to, and the Jack and I are streaming also. So, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great day. Stay safe, stay creative, and just be nice. Bye, Bruce's mom.